Pursuant to the UN Convention Against Corruption, the International Anti-Corruption Academy has been created, and so we're a permanent observer. In the debates of the political statement for the SDGs that the heads of state will be adopting, there's a paragraph addressing capturing illicit financial flows and other forms addressing corruption. Corruption is the core issue to fulfill the most important of the SDGs, which is 16, because without good governance, you can't do anything else. We thought at the end of the Cold War that there would be a peace dividend. There hasn't been a peace dividend. Since 2000, the governments of the world have spent over $25 trillion on military pursuits, the most absurd of which is the trillions for nuclear weapons. That's the wrong bus. The SDGs are an integrated human security agenda. And when they were created, there was money for it. This was before the war and before COVID. So the governments don't have the kind of money that they had when they made the commitments. We're several trillion dollars short. However, according to the Secretary General, there's between $2 and $4 trillion, $2 to $4 trillion a year bled from the productive economies of the world. That's more than the military budgets. That money is there. And now I recently had a meeting with the head of NASDAQ, and I asked, how are you dealing with illicit financial flows? They actually have an AI program that can identify illicit financial flows. And I said, well, why are we not capturing them so that there's money for social development, for the SDGs? She said, the reason is we don't have sufficient international cooperation. So I would urge that in our advocacy to get the SDGs fulfilled, that we move for the integrity dividend, which means taking the language that the heads of state are going to adopt and making sure that they put the resources, not economic resources, the political resources, to push for cooperation in capturing this enormous amount of money that not only is stolen from the people, but also is used to corrupt governments. And so what we call it is the integrity dividend, and you can find this, this paragraph committing to doing this in the statement. But as you know, governments won't do this unless there's political pressure, and that's what I'm asking for.
Thank you so much for highlighting good governance, accountability, and transparency.